Welcome back to the Scrum. We're actually recording this time. It's September 23rd. And we just spoke to each other for about 45 minutes. We had a pleasant-ass conversation.
It was great. It was great.
That no one's ever going to see.
You're never going to hear it. You're going to hear a real boiled-down version of it. It'll be like that
China,
Tenacious D song.
Let me get that, whoever's TikTok, or this isn't TikTok. This is Zoom, TikTok, same shit. Hey, China, man, let me get that.
Yeah, send us the stems, dude. Yeah, we're cool with you recording everything. Just let us get
Microsoft.
this one time.
Joint venture with Bethesda.
7.5 billion, dude.
Yeah, you thought Sony was doing the exclusives. Nah, fuck that. Microsoft said, hold my game fuel.
Dude, for real, getting Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Doom, fucking there's a bunch. I read like a whole list. There's a bunch of shit they got. Yeah. Crazy, dude.
Like 8 titles.
Fucking crazy. I guess they're probably still gonna release the bigger titles. They said they're gonna take it case by case, so probably like we'll see Elder Scrolls fucking on
Elder Scrolls
PlayStation
6 will probably come out PlayStation for sure.
Get all that.
That stuff makes me. I was talking about getting a PlayStation and PC.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing an announcement like that definitely makes me kind of lean back into the Xbox camp. That's my favorite developer of late.
But like moving
Skyrim
PC,
shit.
Everything they said is going to be released concurrently, so it's like,
which is why that's going to be the move, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Pittsburgh, Florida.
Hornquist, Matheson.
Hornquist might be out.
Happening.
But it might not happen. It's such a weird. It's almost like more than anything else, because there's tweets about different hang-ups that are pausing the trade, insurance things, not getting up with Hornquist to approve it, as this being on his list of teams, but he still has to say it's cool. And really what it comes down to is the managements. We're seeing the fans hate it so much, and they're just backing out.
Dude,
they're just straight up backing out.
I just thought of this. Shouts out, recording twice. It kind of reminds me of the Falk-Andre Kasha trade thing that happened. Remember that? Where it was like, it was pretty much a done deal.
Momentum.
Yeah, it was like pretty much a done deal. Some like shit happened where it got paused for a second. The public heard about it. That huge backlash about everything. And then I think the Ducks were like, we're out. Like, never mind. And
I mean, it makes sense. Like, if you're making a trade, if you're going to make a trade and the terms of that trade become public before it happens, you have a spoiled fruit on your hands at that point. You got something that you might not have. I guess you can get some perspective really quickly on the deal, but it's it could make it sour. It can make it sour really fast. People
the fans will decide before, and then the guy you're trying to trade for sees like the whole fan base being like, "Fuck,
it just creates,
getting this."
And
fucking
whether it's
guy.
The fans or someone else, it creates pressure, right?
It does.
Creates pressure.
It does. And
Fucks
for Pittsburgh, Matheson signed for $4.875 million through 2025-26. Look, remembering facts from the first recording, dude. That's a lot of money.
To be a Panther.
Dude, that's a lot of fucking money that Pittsburgh would have sitting back there on defense. And guys like Jack Johnson, Pedersen got signed recently, I think, before the whole bubble thing started. Yeah. And then Matheson, there's they were supposed to be in on Chris Tanev. I remember all those swirling when he was leaving with Vancouver or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense for. I mean, Hornquist is a beloved guy there. He kind of plays
Rutherford
gritty.
Is just he loves fucking shit up. He just loves fucking shit up. And as a Canes fan, I saw it firsthand.
For real, JR and Rod the Bod, little backdoor deal, dude. And he's like, I got you. We're gonna ruin every team in the Metro bit by bit. He's going Capitals next, dude. You better wring every last bit of fandom you have out now, dude. Because Kuznetsov's getting traded when JR is
chill. Hey, that's a whole different topic. But Petrangelo, right?
Yeah.
That guy, he's gonna walk.
Mm-hmm.
Blues offered him an 8x8. He said, "Look, I'm gonna do the free agency thing. I gotta check it out. You guys are obviously in my mind, but I gotta see what's going on." Maybe they trade him before, try to get something out of him.
On some Edmondson shit.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Just because, he has no incentive to agree to anything. I'm sure he's got some sort of no move clause in place now.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting to see who can pick him up. I don't know. Did we fucking say anything the first time that was good enough to repeat? I don't even remember.
Well, I was just saying with the whole trade thing, I think if he does get traded, that's going to be it would be at the point of total deterioration between the two camps. You know what I mean? It would be
they'd be trading him out of spite.
Yeah, management would be like, well, look, you're obviously not going to re-sign here. We're going to at least move you, get something back. Because he doesn't, wherever they trade him to, he can just be like, fuck you, I'm not signing here either. It's just the rights to talk to him. So, like,
and depending on, what kind of thing they can get going, that, there's signing trades that happen, trade signs.
Yeah.
In this case, I don't think that, unlikely in this case.
And apparently he was offered an 8x8, which is, that's a lot of money, but it's not, it's not what he's worth. He's getting at least 9 open market. So
and he might even take less term than 8, but he's not going to take less than, or he's not going to, he's taking more than $8 million AAV.
Definitely. And it's something to watch as a Hurricanes fans with Dougie Hamilton coming up.
It's the Dougie comparison all day long.
Yeah, that top pairing right-handed defenseman. It's going to be a benchmark. That's going to be, his agent's definitely coming up saying, well, here's what Pietrangelo got. Let's mirror that deal. We're going to be like, well,
let's start here. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be like, well, Jonas Brodin, he actually signed for $6 million. So let's start there.
Yeah. Those are really comparable at the end of the day. Trophy winners.
Yep.
Can't believe we're doing this twice.
Dude, who won them, dude? I haven't.
You don't know? Oh,
I haven't heard, dude.
Draisaitl takes the Hart. He's the MVP. Some controversy around it, but it's deserved. Cale Makar takes the Calder.
I'm just laughing the synopsis of the conversation that we had, and it's just like it all could have been boiled down to that. Draisaitl, Hart, Cale Makar getting the Calder, obviously.
Yeah, Hughes was the other guy, but Cale just had a better season. Point blank, better stats. It is what it is. Ted Lindsay still goes to Draisaitl, and I think that just shows he was the MVP of the league this year.
Yeah.
Whether he's playing with McDavid or not, that guy is a generational talent. He's a star-studded standout on any roster. Doesn't matter if he's playing with McDavid. Guy's sick.
Yeah.
Fuck what you heard. People try to make that, or people never make that comparison with Malkin. They don't play as much together as Draisaitl and McDavid do, but still fuck off. You know what I mean?
And Draisaitl kind of got I think it'll probably end up the exact same because they both kind of had the long period of time where, Crosby was out and then Malkin stepped up and everyone was like, oh, shit, this guy's low-key, like, kind of almost as good as Crosby. Same thing with Draisaitl and McDavid. Like, it's just McDavid was out for a while. Draisaitl stepped up and kept carrying that team.
And he'll be able to do that as long as they're together.
Absolutely.
Connor Hellebuck, obviously, I think, should take the Vezina, does take the Vezina. As bad as the Jets did, he made them look really, really good.
Yeah.
Good stats all year.
With
won
a
lot of
gutted
games
defense, too.
With a horrible, horrible team, at least in terms of how that roster has been managed of late.
Yeah.
They got some great players, but the roster.
Did it so consistently, too. Like, not a lot of injuries and stuff. Knock on wood for him, all that.
Yeah.
But
Gibson was probably a close second off the top of my head. Maybe Price or somebody. Price probably actually be another good one. They have a killer defense over there in Montreal.
I think Price wasn't he injured for a little bit too this season?
Yeah, fucking Price is hurt every year.
That's true.
Then
the biggest surprise.
This one's definitely a surprise, but also well deserved. Roman Josi gets his first Norris Trophy. Sick.
Awesome, dude. He was
sick for him.
We had talked about our guesses and stuff before. He was I said I always thought Carlson was going to get it, but I was really hoping Josi would be the one to get it. So it's cool to see him get it. We kind of talked about this, but I feel like both, him and Carlson, great defensemen, but Josi just a little bit better skewed to the defense. Carlson maybe a little better skewed to the offense.
I don't even know if it's that so much as like I would say their offensive level is different, but the same.
Okay.
And then maybe you give like a defensive edge to Josi. And that's just the way he is with his mobility and his stick.
Yeah.
His ability to strip the puck and distribute it quickly. Mm-hmm. Carlson's a little bit more, with using his stature and blocking shots.
Mm-hmm. Which is a skill set.
They bring something different to the game.
Yeah, it's a skill set in itself. So, either one of them would have been deserving.
As a Caps fan, I would have liked Carlson to win, but I'm not disappointed.
I do kind of like
definitely deserved it.
They dropped, threw the fucking fingers in the face to everyone saying the Norris is only just the defenseman with the most points and stuff, looking back at the Burns fucking years and shit. But, It's good. I don't know.
Well,
It
I
was
mean,
just cool to
even
see us
let's
together.
be fair. Even with Yossi winning it, it still isn't the most defensive
Yeah.
award.
Yeah. I think you
But
said
you know,
that the first
whatever.
time through the Slavin was like 5th or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So in the voting, I think Dougie, even with all the games he missed, was 7th, and
That's
then
awesome.
yeah, I think Slayton was like 5th or something.
That's really surprising.
And that would have been, you know, now we're talking.
Yeah. Now we're
You know what
talking.
I
You
mean?
want to talk about defensive defensemen.
Holy fuck. Um,
But
I'll let you take this last one.
well,
Oh wait.
before
The
game
game.
3 tonight. Game 3.
Game 3's tonight, right? We did this so
Yep.
much better the first time. Game 3 was tonight, and the series is tied 1-1. Right? Dallas smacked them
Mhm.
up a little bit in game 1.
Yep.
Tampa fought back at the end of that game 1. Came back this time and said, "No, sirree, we're going to tie
Yeah.
this series up." Dallas still fought back pretty hard.
Yeah. 2 power play goals
Goaltenders
for
are on point.
Tampa. It's gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tampa had a shit power play, but then they put 2 in last night, and it looked really, really good while they were doing it.
Yeah.
Did you see that one passing play where they took like 5 fake slap shots?
Oh, dude.
And it was like
Yeah.
Kucherov, whoever, just like batted it
Tink.
in at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was so sexy.
I mean, you can't let
Um,
that. You cannot let that power play get to work. Those guys are going to
mm,
dial it in. They're going to find those seams, and it'll be. And as it showed, it's going to be a long night if you keep taking dumb penalties.
yep.
So.
So game 3 tonight, you know, someone's going to come out on top of the series
Mm-hmm.
with a game in hand. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I don't
Anything
know
can
either.
happen.
Anything
All I know is I'm a
can.
bandwagon Kudobin fan. That's all I know.
Dude, everybody is, man. Don't you remember? He was a hurricane, Josh. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember.
Hey, do you remember?
Do
I
you remember?
Yeah, Laco Taco, right?
Dude. Dude, I'll tell you what I remember, bro. And that is Cam Newton still like being an excellent pocket passing quarterback. It's the second time I've had to do this rant. I'm still just as passionate about it. Dude, this bubbles in my chest like every day. Every day I'm on Twitter and football Twitter, dude. Everyone's saying Cam Newton, we've never seen this side of him. We've never seen him make these passes. He's never been such a good pocket QB than he has been in these first 2 games in Boston. And I'm here to say he's always been this fucking good. The Panthers were shit and like put everything on him. He had to be our number 1 running back and our QB all wrapped in one. Dude, he had fucking his best receiver besides Steve Smith was Ted Ginn, who currently is like fucking 4th option on the Saints or wherever. And then it was Kelvin Benjamin behind him. 2 guys aren't doing
They didn't like each other.
That's what I'm saying. And Cam was cool about it the whole time. Kelvin goes to the other team and was like, yeah, the reason that, you know, my career hasn't gone this way is because Cam Newton, the quarterback who just took the Panthers to the Super Bowl and shit. And that's the guy. That's the reason that fucking my career didn't go the way it was planned. And now he's out there in fucking New England, dude, having a grand old time with Bill Belichick, a coach that actually knows how to, you know, scheme better for a big mobile quarterback than just let's run him up the middle. You know what I'm saying? And it's great to see. It's great to see, but it sucks so much that when he retires, his legacy is probably going to be as a Patriot. And I blame Ron Rivera for that, dude. Ron Rivera, Shula, whichever fucking one was the offensive coordinator. All those guys that were like, yeah, I don't give a fuck if Cam's injured. We're going to let him play anyway. And we're going to keep just running him up the middle into those fucking mountains of men. Just the massive human being that is a fucking offensive and defensive line. Just hitting each other at high speed, dude. Pisses me off, bro. Pisses me off so much, dude. I could just keep going.
You can keep going.
How many times I've had to
argue
argue with people about whether or not Cam was a good quarterback here and how he was one of the best in the league even when he was here. Dude, like the passes he was making, people were like, we've never seen him make this.
Didn't he win MVP one year?
Yeah, dude, the year we went to the Super Bowl, when literally it was Cam Newton took the team. We had a good defense. Took the team, put it on his back, dude, and fucking walked us. But but with football, like you got to, you know what I'm saying? Like he can't control, he can't be good on defense too. It probably
he's not on the field then.
Yeah, but I mean, literally,
I'm sure Rivera wanted him to be. I'm sure
they would have. They came and tried defensive end. He's like, sure, coach, whatever, dude. Take my QB pads off, put on my fucking lineman pads. Yeah, man, he's always been making these passes. He just has guys that'll actually fucking get open and catch the ball now. So, and a line that'll give him time to make a pass. He's not running for his life from the moment the ball is hiked. So.
I love it.
Yeah, dude, fucking.
So if you want to get at Jacob, man, and
You
tell
want to
him
fucking argue about Cam Newton, dude? I don't have any
come get
stats.
me.
This is all fucking hit me up on my personal, dude. Don't even involve the podcast.
Here's my address.
We're gonna
Pull
get
up.
fucking toxic quick, dude.
Defending Cam.
Defending
get
Cam
you
go
at, though?
hardcore, dude. Hit us up at Talkin Sauce Pod, no underscore. Respect the underscore. If you're listening to this or watching this on YouTube, check out the podcast anywhere you get it. Spotify, Apple, Google, all that shit. You can get me at JCobb, JAY_COBBB. Josh.
At Teeb, CABZZ.
You can get Dylan on Reddit. Where on Reddit is he at, Josh?
r/men's bathhouses, r/ Harry Bears, RS, r/ where's the salami?
Dylan. All over those. All right.